Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. The nice snow has returned. We are still continuing to grow our republic. We are expanding a lot faster now, and you may notice the first passenger train. Now, where's this guy going? To be fair, first passenger train is probably a little far-fetched because we already have a tram. We have a couple motor wagons that can transport passengers, and all that is great. But this is the first one with an actual passenger wagon going into a direction and will actually do something useful. Let's speed this thing up a little bit so you know where it's going. But if you look to our left, you may be able to see that we have started construction on the steel complex. Yep, it's happening. We are pretty far done. I think there's still 1,500 workdays left, but all of the rail in this area is all done. Everything is signaled up. As you can see, we have catenary everywhere, so everything is electrified. Therefore, we have an electric passenger train here. And we're turning right. Okay, where are you going? This city. Now, you may say, wait, Joe, we just started the heating plant last time. You don't have it done yet. I would say you are correct. Nobody's living here. However, the university is done, and I'm not okay with just wasting a good university because I was looking at my educated people. I only had about 1,500, and we want a dry dock. And we want all other vehicle productions later on to actually happen. So what I did was I'm actually using the station now. I'm sending everyone, especially smart people and students, and then some staff over here. And they're coming from the city that we see here that shall remain nameless. Let's fix that. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that at all. No, create city area. This city is called Brustilova. Sure. Honestly, I like that name. Brustilova is mostly supplying students and some workers because nobody was actually doing anything there. And then our second city, this city should honestly have a name. I'm sure I just can't see it because... The city name may just be a little further away than I want it to be, but hey, whatever. If I need to fix it, I'll fix it later. This is... Rekazabes. No, I can't say that. This one shall be named... Begunia. It's a flower. I think it's a flower. But there you go. This area is now Begunia, and this area is Prestilova. And both of those are supplying people via trains. We're picking them up here. We're picking them up here, and that is working just fine because we did have a ton of students waiting here, some of which were going to the city over here. Klebruisk. Okay, Klee. We'll call it Klee. They were going out here because there is a university here, but look how many students are waiting for professors. This is also just a sign that I don't have enough educated people in all my cities. And now, besides this city, which actually I do have students being picked up by buses, getting bussed down here, we should be okay with educated people. How many educateds do we have in here? Yeah, 133 to 10. That's not a good odd. 140. No, that's not good. We do have enough teachers here, but I may have to devise a plan to bring more students from this city to the universities. Because the way it is right now is not ideal. Sewing? How are you... Oh, please ignore this. I was trying to record a little time-lapse of the steel mill, which is over here, but it was just taking too long. And for that, I turned the day-night cycle on and somehow accidentally turned the season cycle off. So they are sowing the fields right now, at least these. I don't know if they will survive the winter. I would hope they don't, that they have to resow them, but we'll see how that works. What else is going on? Yeah, this whole area over here is pretty much ready, and I'm kind of excited for that because we need this. And once the winter is done, I think we can start doing great things out here. I do this episode actually right now. Let's start with that. More trains. I did buy a couple trains while you were gone, obviously. Obviously. I added another prefab panel train. Honestly, it looks like that's maybe a little too much. That's fine. I have started construction on this area. I have a couple coal trucks here dumping off their coal. That is great. All of this is assigned to construction, but they're busy with mostly the steel mill and other things. I'm assuming there's a fire truck right there. Wow. you are not moving fast. 12. I'm okay with that. Are you gonna make it? Please? Oh, okay. Maybe I have to turn this into gravel roads too at some point. Anywho, we need some trains that are doing things. Now, I would like... I also did this. Here's a new diesel loco that I bought that is the only job for this guy currently is to bring steel from the border there. I will take that one away because what I really want... So my problem was I had so many vehicles here at the border because of all the construction that was going on, mainly because we had a steel shortage, that things were just not going well. What I want to do, though, I would like to get an electric locomotive because I'm not planning on adding too many more... 175 is too slow. I'm not planning on adding too many more gas stations for trains. I will definitely do one more, but for right now, let's go just on cargo. What I want to do is steel, prefab, bricks, and we also need wood. Plus, we need some mechanical and electronic components. And I think that should be it. And the way we're going to do this is going to be a little awkward, so stick with me. I'm going to send them here. From here, I need you to load steel, boards. Boards is the only one that we aren't actually producing yet. Prefab panels, good. And bricks, and that should be fine. Load until 100%, I'm okay with that. After that, I need you to go to this little loading station, and I want you to load mechanical components and electronic components. Cool. Once you're done here, start filling up these. And the rail is not done. So what the train is going to have to do is wait here until it can get in here, then turn around on the spot, drive up here through the city of Gorny, and then go back and unload the next one, and so on. And I'm okay with that. I am very okay with that right now indeed. There is a third thing. I do want to use this as a central warehouse for food. And I think that is a good idea, but to do that, I need to turn this road into a gravel road. Otherwise, it will be really hard to supply these guys because the asphalt road, the interstate that I have going around here, may not be fast enough. Anywho, we're going to store steel and bricks in this one. Unload. You don't have to wait until unload it. Then unload the next one, which is boards and prefabs. Very good. And then unload the next one, which will be, for right now, mechanical components and electronic components. That is great. At some point, I will send this one to the border to sell whatever he has left at this point. But that point is not today. I will start sending this one, and then we can work out at the advanced setup. The first one, all I want to do is steel. Done. The second one, all I want you to pack is prefabs. Done. Then, bricks. This is so much easier if I do it this way. And boards. Cool. These are all done, and they should do exactly what I want them to do. This one is a little more complicated. I would like probably just... so 30%, 10 tons of that should be good. And I think the same thing here. 30% again, and leave the rest empty. I don't necessarily need them right now. See how he's doing? Looks like you're doing what I wanted you to do. You are filling up nice and fast. And then for right now, we are just using this as our supply chamber. And he's going to turn around and do the things that I just told you. And at some point, we will have the New construction zone out there ready to go. Now we have the bricks factory over here set up. And that will be pretty nice, I think, once we have it done. I will need to devise a better way to supply everything. I don't like how it is right now. At some point we will store steel in here. I don't have a open storage connected to it. I think that's okay. I'm okay with that, because we will take a train and bring it somewhere. We will store all the bricks here. We will store all the prefabs here. I don't have boards yet. Board is such a cheap resource that I haven't worried about so far, but I think there are many potential spots. I did add some greenery here and there. There are many potential spots where I could add wood production. One could be right here. What's important with wood is the volume in which you produce them is kind of ridiculous. Maybe up here is a better place. It's kind of ridiculous. So I want to make sure that I have good rail access to the whole area. Are you done? Nice. My power plant is done. I love it. Now, here's a thing that I'm going to do. I'm not going to say it's the best or the worst, but a lot of people, not sure if you're one of them, but a lot of people complain about the power system of this game, which is this power plant right here can produce 24 megawatts of power. Each these high voltage wires can produce 18 megawatts of power. This unit wants to consume 33 megawatts of power per day, so divided by 24 is just 1. So one of these tiny ones should be more than enough. I think... oh wow, you must be just out of range. Okay. I think what we can do here is just put a substation in here for this whole area, because there are several... there you go. There are several engines, plus the steel mill. You don't actually have to be... Sorry. This one does not need to be a fancy road. All I need from you is just a dirt road. And get that built. We will throw on the biggest... We can probably use this one, but I'd rather do the biggest one, just to not run into any issues later on. Run this around the power plant. I could use any of these, but I prefer keeping the grid together and not splitting them up. So we're going to leave it the way it is. Assign our construction crews like we always do. Wrong. There you go. Assign that. I'll assign the helicopters here too, so they can get started there nice and fast. This one is assigned, so we should get that one done pretty fast. And once this one is done, we can get another train getting in some iron ore. And that will be expensive, but obviously money right now is doing just fine. How are we doing here with the train? There's our train. You already dumped off some stuff. It looks like you did not do what I told you to do. That's what it looks like. What happened? How? How? Unload. Oh, I didn't define it. Yeah, that's my bad. That is very much my bad. I did... Yeah, I just didn't define it there. Okay. In that case, send you out here right away. Okay. Yeah, that's just my bad. I didn't do it right. And that should be fine. Now these guys will be assigned our first collection of things. So, well, collection. I still need to build more construction offices out here, but I think we can pretty much build them ourselves. The only thing we can't do is really get people right now. I don't know what I want to do with this one yet. But to get people, I essentially need another train to drop off people right here. Oh, nice. This runaround is almost done. So once these last two pieces of rail are done, I can actually signal all of this up, and that will speed up everything we need immensely. I love it. And I could also potentially... bricks and prefabs could be sent to just one of those. And that would help my traffic, I think, a lot. Let's see, there's that train. What did I tell you? bricks. Okay, stop. This one, I want you to be bricks and prefabs, no board. I want this one to be steel and boards, no bricks. Okay, rename this. Bricks and prefabs, fabs, cool. Limit the amount. We only want, let's do this first. Make it 0, so there's 100, and then prefabs. 50-50, love it, that's fine. This one will be steel and boards. Steel and boards. This is more for me to figure out what I'm actually doing later on, so... yeah, this should be easy. Steel, boards. This one at 50% is probably not fair, and for right now, this can get everything it needs from right here. Doesn't need anything else. Asphalt and concrete. Concrete we can get. Asphalt I can't assign because I can't get there yet, and then people you can get from here once they eventually show up there. Yeah, so honestly, that's what we're gonna do. This is too small for me to assign the helicopter office, so that's not gonna work. So that short piece really doesn't matter what it is. So it's just gonna be a piece of dirt road. I am just fine with that. Did it just assign itself? No. No, you're good. Okay, so you're out here. You have all those sources. You have all of this. Where is... there's what I wanted. Yeah, if I do this... oh, mechanical components. Yeah, that's not going to work. I just want to change all of this over really quick so they will actually grab it from the right location. I don't want to rename all of this. And now we have 4 excavators here. Let's think of the things that we need to start constructing the rest. We have one of these here. That's good. It's not going to be enough, but it's a good start. And that bulldozer can bring a top... bulldozer, I say. I don't know why. That flatbed can bring one of the tower cranes, and you can go straight onto that flatbed. Good. We also need a concrete mixer for sure. 10 tons, 9 tons, and 12 tons. Just one for right now. I don't want to go too crazy. We need a covered hole, otherwise it doesn't work. We have one dumper there. Right now, we're just going to work with one construction office. The rest we will ignore, and we will use the helicopters to supply people and a couple other things if necessary. Don't need harvesting. We don't need open hole. We will need... where are they? Pavers and rollers later on, but for right now, I think we're gonna go super Spartan and just do exactly what we need. So then those down here, and once they exist here, well, once they get dropped off in this location, we can start with constructing the rest of the construction offices, and that should get us a great start for this whole area. Cool. So that's all working. Yeah, we have some support here if we really wanted to, but I don't have a good way to get people out here without helicopters, which, honestly, kind of that's what helicopters are for right now, so I'm okay with that. Oh, good. Sewing process was reset. Love it. So I extended the road out here like we talked about last time, so we can build another construction zone here, and then I built a quick trumpet intersection with a tunnel. Just wanted to make a tunnel there. Nothing too exciting, and then I connected our network that just goes all the way over here to the large junction that we built last time with all the bridges and everything else, and I haven't even constructed anything there yet. Oh, they are done. They are done. That means I can start constructing everything I want to the right now. Yes, you please get these. Thanks, autosave. Not helpful. New vehicle type. I don't think I've seen this one before. Cool. At some point, I will get there. Looks like this one would like to be assigned. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Nope. Cancel. I don't want helicopters to build roads, if possible. I just want... No, I don't want to cancel. Here you go. I want you guys to construct whatever you can. Oh, the second tunnel is done. Nice. That is perfect. Because once this roundabout is done, this whole section should speed up immensely. I think you are going to do what I want you to do right now. You don't have any steel or boards loaded. Does that... What does that mean? Oh, that means this is your second trip and you already dropped off the rest. There you go. It's doing exactly what I told it to do. That's fine. Now, you could have done this with a... Oh, I have to do this one. You could have done this with a cargo station in between, but I wanted to do it this way. It's the only reason. And someone actually said that the dedicated storages are faster at loading and unloading than the others. Let's signal this up. Nothing too complicated. As always, chain in, block out. Just do that and you will be happy. That's, yeah, throw one in here. That was pretty harmless. We have everything that we need now for trains to go through here. What is this guy's problem? You seem to be not assigned to anything. Why not? You are... Oh, you need people. And I'm assuming... Yeah, there's no good corner here to get people out there. Let's see. Now, you know what? We're going to do the same trick where I don't actually want the gravel road here. The mud road will be fine, and it's not going to fit because I have a little piece of pylon here. Okay. Yeah. Road in this case is purely for fire coverage, so we'll just do this. This game. Don't make me look silly. That's not what this is about. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know that I can't go through there. I was hoping I can get through here. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, game! Don't do this to me. Oh boy, what did I do? Shouldn't have done that. Well, it didn't matter because it wasn't doing what I needed to do anyways. If I turn off snapping, is that a little more help? Nope, not helpful. Nope, not helpful. I do not want to take the pylons down. Just don't. I took a pylon down. Oopsies. So... Mulligan? Yeah, we'll go there. That one can go away. This one can go away. And then we get... I think that's what I used. We get this one. This one apparently. This one can connect here. We say build it, and we tell our helicopter that can't reach here. What did I do? Why did I do all the things that I just did? Okay, let's make this an actual construction and then connect you from here. Wow, this is just fighting me hard. Let's try this. So the helicopter couldn't get to it first. Now there's a little more room. Now the helicopter should be able to do everything they need to do. And let's go to our next task. The next task is to use the gravel that we're already producing and picking up and doing something more useful with it besides just dumping it across the border. So let's just tell that guy to drop off. Oh, come on, mods. There you go. To drop off whatever you have here, you don't have to wait until unloaded, but I want you to go there next. Cool. That's working. That is connected. These are all good. That means all the dump trucks that are currently driving here, 4 of them, that's a lot, can go wherever we have room. There's still room. There's still room. There's no more room. Perfect. We'll just park you here, and then we should be happy. Because the train should be more than enough to fulfill all the needs we have on this side. Alright, there is some road here that is still in need of upgrades, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I am dumping a fuel here, that's nice. So, next test. There's a big mountain here. It has to go down. We have tons of excavators here. And I would like to just concentrate all our construction offices in one area, so this is what we're going to do. Please hold. Okay, that should be good enough. If you know me, you know that my favorite number of vanilla construction offices is 4. So let's do that. They're all going to use this road up here, so may as well align them a little bit that way. Have one there, a little staggered, that's fine, and another one here. And now with the one that's already there, we are at 4. There's no reason to make this complicated, really. So, just a road, right here, on the rock. It just wants to fight me. The last few episodes were way too easy and things were just working out, and today it's just like, like, you doing what now? Nah, you don't mean that. And now these will not be hooked up to the power network that's over here, because I don't actually need to drop off any fuel there. So let's have the roads built first, and once the roads are built, actually, that's silly. We have helicopters. Let's give something to do for the helicopters, because they can do the construction that needs manpower, and these 3 construction offices should be done by the time we have the roads done, which the roads should be done by these guys. And all of that is excellent. I still have to worry about this stuff, but that's coming later on. This city, yeah. One thing that I could do is I could add another bus stop somewhere in here and just siphon off some workers that will be dropped off like often enough here that I can bring them out to these 2 bus stops. I just don't like that. I much rather, where do we have the most unemployment? How many people do we have waiting here? Barely any. How many people do we have waiting here? More. What we can do, because now we have money, is get another electric loco relatively fast. 160, maybe my quickest. Unless... See, I don't want to use train sets, because I don't need that many people. So, electric loco, 160, passenger wagon. All of these are fine. I would like something that looks a little more run down. Maybe that's the right one. Throw you on there. And then tell you, pick up there, only workers. We don't need anything else. I don't want to take any educated workers from there. They have to go to the university. If that means we have less people, that's fine. And bring them here. And only unload. Here you can do both. Shouldn't really matter. You can unload there. And I would like to tell you to go there, there, not there. Obviously not there, because why would I want you to go there? Is this any better? Yeah, there you go. I want you to go there. I want you to go here, here, and here. And now we actually have everything we need for this whole area to be functional and productive. Well, we need more units. Vehicles, that is, but we'll get to that once appropriate. So, these guys are... Wow. There are a bunch of unfinished roads that you're trying to... Where's this? Huh. I wasn't really planning on you going that far out there. So instead of doing that, are you part of a group already? Nope, you're not part of a group. And I actually want you to be group 3. Whatever. Do these 3, 4. Those pieces of road. Should be fine. Where are... Oh, the dump trucks went to the wrong assignment. Let's just not do that. Take all of these that are not started yet. Those should be fine. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Cool. We're just gonna assume that's right. I have everything assigned, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. No, this is good. This is working. Let's get the rest of the normal construction offices out here. Everything is connected, so there's no good reason to not make this one way. So let's complete. Oh, you're already one way. Okay. Something is weird with my overlay. Because I can't actually see that's really overlaying anything, but that's okay. So just assuming this does what it's supposed to do, because the arrows are showing up correctly. That's already one way, I think it told me. So yeah, this should be good. This roundabout will be a one-way eventually. But that's good. That's productive. Steel. Now we all know that I don't have, what do we have here manpower-wise? I only have 700 people unemployed. Where are they? I don't actually know that they can show me that in this overlay. Workers, uneducated workers. This one is good, but I want to see the number of like people without a job. Let's just go for here. 16, goes that 16, 18, kindergarten problems. So if I want to use these people, just steel workers, there's nothing, there's no, well, there's skill involved, but for our intents and purposes, this game does not require skill to be a steel worker. Do I have not a single, no, there's a kindergarten right there. Really shouldn't be a problem, but I guess I will add another one. Kindergarten has to be in walking range. It's one of the only ones that does, only buildings that does. And I'm assuming this corner down here is more in need of a kindergarten than anything else. So throw that one in there. If you could please connect. Yeah, today is a fighting episode. Everything I want to do, I need to fight for it. Let's come from this side. You're not helping. You're not helping at all. I don't even know if I can do this here, because I don't think I have any... like, any edge to use my excavators in here to even change the terrain a little. Maybe if I go to the outside. No, 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 it's not gonna work. It's not gonna let me. Oh, last try. There's just a bump. A bump that's too big. And I can't even finagle anything around it. Ooh. I think I just found an angle. Go there. I thought I just found an angle. Aha! I knew that I could do that the whole time. Okay. Let's assign our guys to this. That should get us enough kindergarten coverage in this area where we, 25, yeah, there's a lot of workers here. Okay, got it. That means I will actually use a train set, because we do want a lot of workers for this. 325, 416, 330, but this one is a fuel steered and this one is not. I do use this one quite often, but I'm quite fond of it. So, yeah. Get that one in here. And here, yes, you can drop off directly in the steel mill. That's what I want. Go ahead. Let's see him leave. Train. That's a train. And there's more trains that we have to build. This one, I think I'm going to reuse these. This guy, because I need something that brings in iron. And iron, I'm okay with using like a diesel train. It's also going to drive by the diesel station more often than not. So 660, I think that is a good number. And for right now, you'd import that directly at the border and then you drop it off right here. Get rid of everything else you're doing. Border, iron. Just iron, not iron ore. Don't drop it off there. I'll get there. Drop it off here. Thank you. Wait until unloaded there. Very important. That train? You are doing a thing. Love it. Yep, get out of here. Ooh. Also, a lot of little details. I thought I was going to get to a lot more things, but I am obviously not. Also, let's get bricks going. we are not currently making anything with bricks, and that is not really on purpose. How many people can we fit in here? I don't want 75. 35. 35 should be more than enough, more than sufficient for handling our brick situation. Something we have to keep in mind, this number, I have currently 2 coal trains exporting coal. This number will go down once our steel mill actually kicks in and does stuff. Once that happens, we may have to address those issues. Wow. Things are getting done quickly in this area. I love it. That one and that one. Oh, I must have unassigned them earlier. Not on purpose. Do we have people here? We do have people here. We cannot export stuff, I understand, and we cannot export asphalt. All of that makes perfect sense. These dumpers are the slowest in the business, but we will specialize all of these construction zones pretty fast. And I'm hoping at some point all of the... I guess technically I can discard bricks and prefabs, but I really don't want to. Yeah, let's not. Let's just not. Fine. How does this go? How's this looking? You are in dire need of steel, and that's really the main thing. We will fix that. I will send this train to pick up steel from the steel... I should have built a depot, a steel depot, because you can only store 150 tons. That's not a bad number. If I use a train smart enough and actually have a dedicated train for it, I think that can work. How do you have a fuel problem? Your fuel connection is right... No, you don't need the fuel over there. You need fuel from down here. Go here. So I don't... Oh boy. Go there. Turn around, maybe. Okay. You're already full. Get out of here. Go there. Oh, yeah. So much biting. And don't tell me you're out of fuel. Just don't. Because you can get it from here, and then you just turn around and do whatever you need to do. Not complicated. I want to see you do it right. Yes. Take a right. Okay, take a right now. Straight across the bridge to the fuel station. Yeah, that wasn't complicated. And you're blocking the exit. I'm okay with that. But you can turn right around and then you head that way. What's this question mark for? What? Trains. Trains. I don't... I'm gonna say one of these tracks is not connected correctly. That is rather frustrating. Turn around. Get out of there. I could just replace this by an electric train and then I don't have that issue anymore. That seems a little cheap. And do you see how busy this little intersection already is? I love it. There's so many trains moving around on here and they all are doing something. It's great. No, I love that. Yeah, gravel train. Can you get here now? Can you figure it out? You don't know how to get there. Oh, I wonder if by adding... No, you can't go that way. I wonder if by adding the whole roundabout way, like the rail the rail that's connected out here, if by adding that, it just thinks it wants to go a weird way that's currently not available yet. That is possible, but it's unfortunate. How many people do you have on board? 37. That's perfect. That is perfect. And there's nobody waiting here anymore. And no, this is great. This is doing exactly what I wanted to do. Get those out of here. Some go to work, some wait here. Yes, that is working. Yeah, this will be a new vehicle type. I like these. This will be a problem for several reasons. Oh, you are... I don't have a lot of asphalt business up here yet. So let's just... Wow, micromanagement. I thought I'm past that time, but the bigger you get, the more micromanagement you have to do. The problem here is that I don't have any asphalt pavers and no people that can help me. So it's waiting for the first asphalt paver to come out to do the asphalt piece, but that's not going to happen because we don't have any. So yeah, we got to get over that. That gravel train though, I need to figure out where the actual problem is. I did have an issue over here. This loop was not connected all the way, so I couldn't do what I wanted it to do. You're the iron train. We don't care about you. Where's my gravel train now? Gravel. Gravel? Nope. None of your gravel. There's my gravel train. Show me your line. You can do that just fine, and you connect to there, but... Oh. Somehow... this piece is not currently connected. You do know that you want to go there, but you don't know how to get there from here. Is that the truth? Let's do this. Get rid of that stop. Refresh this. And then you split out there. That's good. What I would want you to do is to go on this loop all the way out here. Let's see. Let's do some troubleshooting here because I need that to work. Can you get there? You can. Cool. Let's just follow this one. Can you get to here? Good. You can. Can you... Yep, you turn around in there. Can you get to here? Yes, you can. Okay. Maybe it just needs a little help from me. And then you go all the way over here, and there are no problems at all. Can you get to this one? Yes, you can. Now, all I want you to do is go here. Here. Thank you. Unload. Yes. Don't load there. Yes. And with that one, it's like, what do you want me to do? So it's that station that's my problem. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I wonder if this track, if this rail yard is directional. Let's see. I want you to go here. Let me see if I can figure this out, because it's important. Actually, we'll just follow this guy. Why not? It's pretty enough. It's a good day to ride a train after all. Where are you going? Go here. Go here. You're already out here. Right? Yeah, it's like, I don't... It doesn't know what to do with that station. That is ridiculous. You're already on the right track. But you don't want to go to that station. That is bizarre. Why is that bizarre? Because I think I know that I was already using that same freight yard over here. That's the same problem, but I know that I dropped off coal here before. Freight yard, yes. It would go this way, and the things are on the left. We may have to auto-build you a little bit because I want to fix that. And here the things are on the right. I'm gonna say that is maybe the cause of the problem. Get rid of you. And you. Nice little mountain of smoke there. We have to take back the rail just a little bit, otherwise we're never gonna get anything in here. It still thinks there is something connected there. Wait until that's gone. That is very scary. I do not like that one bit. Because it's not going away. Crash the game. Ah. Okay. That crashed. Let's try this again. I am pretty certain that the thing over here is our problem. So it's this. It is not connecting to something correctly. That is really what we're running into. So let's try this again. We're going to use a little bit of auto build action simply because we built this already in the right, correct way. So built that. These things should not be there. I know that this is the problem. I do know. Yeah, there's two connections. And I don't think that's helpful. Let's find our train. I assume it didn't fix the issue. I want you to go here. And I want to see the... Ooh! 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 It's connected on one side now. Okay. Let's just keep trying on this side until it works. Yes. What's frustrating is we built this by hand, so I know that there's a connection for a train to go through, but something is not right. Crossing not allowed. No, no, no. Okay. Okay, okay. Take this back more. Can I... like snapping off. Come out this way a little more. I know it's kinky right now, but I just want you to work. Why do you work on this side now? Why do you work on that side and not on this side? That is frustrating. I'm pretty sure that you went through here already. Let's try this. You can go up to there, right? Sorry. Wrong place. You can go from here up to there, right? Yes. There's something in between. There's something that doesn't want to connect here, and I don't understand it. Ideally, I don't want to turn this whole thing around, but I will if I absolutely have to. We can all agree, this looks like it's connected. And now, through the magic of I don't know what, it works. So, cool. See where this train is? You should be doing exactly what I want you to do. Nope, you are blocking everyone because you are silly. Okay, for this time, can you just turn around? That works. That works. That works. And that one can go all the way through there, and then everything is working, I suppose? Yep, you're going the right way, and I think I am happy with you now. Why does it work now? Don't ask me that, because I do not know. But something was clearly wrong, and now it's not. Cool. Steel. Are we making steel yet? We have no iron, but now I don't know if we bought the iron train already. I'm gonna guess you are the iron train. We did buy an iron train. Good job, us. Bricks. A lot. Very good. That's still fine. This one looks like it's... Yeah, you're doing this still. We don't want this right now. Asphalt will get there when we have asphalt pavers. There are more important things to do right now. Like those two. Very good. That's all connected. That looks good enough to me. There's the new dumper that I like because it's faster and it can go get places nicely. This is good. Time-wise, I think we have time for one more quickish build. This whole square is relatively flat. Say relatively, not completely. This whole square over here is relatively farmland. Yeah, we're going to do that, but not today. No, we are. A farm. I think we need a farm a lot more. All these rails are getting built, and once they are somewhere here, I have to put something there to connect the farm to it. So why don't we just do that? I do know this farm right here can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. It has 5 harvesters, and they can do 20 large fields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? 15. So 3 large fields per harvester plus 1 medium-sized. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. I did the experiment forever ago, and apparently I forgot everything. But I think the same size I want to do again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why are they all a little angled? Why not? 5 there. Why not? Let's continue this. 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're gonna have a road going through there. 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're getting in a mountain there. 13, 14, 15. So this is covering everything that we just said. I think the farm should be somewhere where my field is right now. So 15, 16. No. We're at 15. Let's see if we can fit 3 more of the large ones. 1, 2, not there, but definitely here. 18. So we can put 6 large harvesters here. Let's plop down our agro farm. That's tiny. It's so tiny. Yeah, I'm gonna start you right here. I think that's good. I know I'm pretty far. I'm very zoomed out, but we will fix that. Agro farm right there. We will have a lot of fields, so I will need 2 distribution offices to handle them. Are they here? Yeah. I could do 2 small ones. They only have 5 vehicles or 12. How many vehicles am I using here? I'm using 8, 9. So I think 2 small ones will do just fine. Let's put 1 closer to this side. And 1 closer to this side. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Yep. And then we will do our basic cargo setup. That is a cargo train station in the middle. I wanna pull this out pretty far here, but I need space for the silos, and then I need space for more fields that I want to place here. So get that one there. Get the grain storage. I could use a modded large grain storage, but did you see what just happened when I tried to use modded buildings? Exactly. No, right there. 1. I'll do like this. Control G turns off the interface, and sometimes it's just nicer to place things like that. There you go, and here's the last one. Now, what is our fire coverage? Nothing. we can add one. We can add some fire coverage there, but right now we don't have fire coverage. We have 2 fire trucks here, which is good. I think Just making another... Adding another 2 here will make my life easier and have all the farms covered, because this fire station is not going to cover anything. Oh, come on. This fire station is not going to cover the farm unless I give it helicopters. That's not helpful. This one. Yep. Looks like this gravel road is pretty much done. I was actually planning on building the tourist town over here, but obviously we're not getting to that today because there's a lot going on. So let's make just the things that actually need to be done. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Gosh, I love the new upgrade tools. They are amazing. Assign this so it actually gets done, and they should expand to wherever we need them. Cool. So this is all here. That should be good. This one can totally just be a single line. It just has to split out eventually and turn into a dual track. But I don't see this needing to be a continuous double track. So let's pull it out this way so we can put really long trains in there, and then just have this a nice, simple siding. Nothing complicated. We could even pull this a little closer to the field, so maybe we can... I don't actually want you to go up. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. Now, here. The field will adjust, but I don't want to adjust it too much. I don't see a reason why we can't just do this. We have grand junctions, more than enough. Let's just make this as simple as possible, and that should get us exactly what we want. Put this one out there. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yep. Swoop a little bit. Honestly, this looks great. This looks very great. There does not need to be anything behind here, which makes me think all of this was nonsense, because we can use all of this a much better way. The farm can go straight behind the silos. Super simple. It is pretty much in the center of most of these. It has to drive a little further to these 5, and oh well, life happens. Distribution offices we still want. We're still going to do the small ones, but they can be simply right next to this, so we can bring power just to one of these sections, and that will make our life a lot easier. We do want gravel roads. Do not build any of this without gravel roads, because the distribution office, the covered holes require real roads. Otherwise, they're not going to keep up with your farm setup. Whatever you do, just not going to work. I'll pull this out as far as we need to. That's good. And yes, we're going to connect all of these right away. Usually, if you can keep your junctions down, it will speed up your construction a little bit, but we have long enough pieces here where it shouldn't make that much of a difference. This one's a little feisty. That's okay. I know you can get in there. There you go. Oh, come on. Always has to be one. This episode. Oh boy. Okay, let's turn on this. Yes, it looks a little funky there, but it's really not... No reason to be this complicated about it. Too steep, too steep. F4 again. Kind of like that. We can do that a little better. We don't want a footpath. Just gravel road. Out there. In there. See? No problem. No problems were had. Get this one. A nice 90-degree intersection there. That should be good. This one, we're just going to keep straight ahead. This one can go wherever it wants. This one, we're not going to be... no, we are. Because if we angle it this way, the farm will have a slightly shorter path to take. This, you could finagle around a little bit. Now, probably... I don't know. I think the way it is right now is fine. Why? Well, the distribution offices have to get to this drop-off zone from all locations where they potentially are. But I will have this distribution office only assigned to this side of the fields, and this distribution office only assigned to this side of the field. So they should only get there on this one side. And if that one side has a relatively direct path to get to wherever you need to go, you should be okay. Now run these close enough to the entrances of the field. That makes sense. I like that. We can turn this off. That's F2, if you were wondering. We can do this a tiny bit better. There we go. Come in there, and then this is our simple road connection. This does not have to be complicated. Oh, there's a high voltage line that runs here. I almost forgot about that. Yep, just continue, cut off a little bit on the field. Make that a turn there, that should be good. And now we have a lot of fields already connected. This one clearly has to still come out here. No, we're gonna keep this nice and short. Yes, and this is my standard setup. Now every silo will hold 800 units of crops. That is 16 each side, so 3,200 tons of crops, which is great. We are using a lot more than that right now already. Industry is consuming last year 13,000, so we need 4 of these setups to even cover our current food consumption. So, well, no, not these setups, because this farm is going to produce a different amount than what you can store. But what I'm saying is you only have to store whatever... you don't have to store everything. You just have to store the in-between time of when your train is there and when it comes back. Now I'm going to add 3 medium fields on each side that should be tackled by... That wasn't completely on purpose. That should be tackled by the 6 harvesters separately, I hope. But that's kind of planned. So, yeah, I think this is our setup for this farm. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this space yet. Because you can't just add more fields. You cannot actually harvest them. That's not going to help anyone. But what we do still need in this area, and this farm could have been a little more compact. Let's be honest. It could have been more compact, but it is what it is right now. And that's fine. What I do have to add here is power. Let's throw that in front of here, because everything that needs power is concentrated in this area. We don't need a ton of power, but we have a power connection here because our foresight... No, just... Saw it. There you go. Our foresight knew that we would need more power in this area at some point. Get that one connected there. And we are pretty much ready to go. Let's assign... I don't actually want you to do these power lines because I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. There you go. Assign that. Number 2, you can do all of this as well. I'm not going to assign you to anything else. That's good. And then rail can start this whenever they get to it. It's going to be a while. But I think that takes care of the next big farm setup. And bigger farm is always better. Look at this. We have roads now that are actually functional. And we're about to start the second tunnel. That is exciting. Let's assign these as we just go along. That's nice. How? Well, I guess I don't care about the how, just to that. You, why aren't you? Oh, we turned off the auto assignments. That's stupid. We could have been done already, but no, no, and no. Yeah, we do need this heating plant done before we can do anything silly. Money-wise, we are doing what I would expect us to do. Gravel we have now. This guy seems to be still waiting on a lot of steel in this general area. Yeah, you barely have any steel loaded. That's your problem. We can fix that. We can fix that by looking how steel mill is doing. We're full. Ah, okay. In that case, this is what we're going to do. At the open storage, I no longer want you to load steel. Instead, pause. Instead, I want you to go to the steel. Actually, first I want you to go here and load just bricks. Load bricks. Thank you. No longer load bricks here either because we have those. I'm not going to send you here because I currently have 2 trains there that usually block each other, so I need to find a different solution for that. But open storage there, get bricks. Cool. Then go here, pick up steel. Cool. Then do all the unloading that we talked about before. That is nice. And then actually, once the first storage is full... No, we're not going to do that. I have a different plan for that. Yep, you can go. Where are you going next? I want you to go to steel mill next. Cool. Here is the other thing. This guy right now is loading bricks and... Oh, I did turn the steel off because I had a train doing steel from there. Got it. Picking up stuff from there. We no longer want that. We cannot assign more resources. Interesting. Very interesting. This one doesn't has a too far path. I think what I'm going to do is just have a couple open halts. Where are they? Fire, open halts. Capacity. Still don't have anything bigger. 14 tons, 13 tons. 12 tons, 12 tons. I'm going to do a couple of these and make them responsible for getting steel into the main area. So pick up steel from here. Bring, if I drop them off directly, there's a longer path. But it's not going to block this station. I think that's what I'm going to do. Both wait until. Very good. Assign you. And now these... I probably need a train for this. I probably should use a train for this, but we'll see how this goes. We're going to do something very similar for the bricks. I should probably only do 1 for bricks, even though the volume is a lot higher. Drop them off here, wait until unloaded, go. Yeah, they're definitely gonna step on each other's toes. We're still needing stuff there. I could also just assign these guys to a different steel source. So you go there. They don't all use, or they don't all have to pick up steel anywhere. So if I tell you that steel is now available, maybe things will be better. Yeah, you don't have steel assigned at all, and you don't have steel assigned at all. So everyone that has steel can now get steel. Should be able to do the same with brick. Brick is now here. Sorry. Brick is now here, and now the trucks that I just assigned to do all the things that I want them to do became null and not necessary anymore. Very interesting. I need a location to store the steel, and it needs to be convenient enough for everything that wants to touch it to get there. I could use this as an intermediate stop with a train. That's 600 tons almost that we can store here. That's not bad. That isn't bad at all. I think... Yeah, I'm going to have a rethink about this because there's a lot of things that are going on here. I'm already way too long in this episode. So, instead of boring you with all of this, I think what we are going to do is follow this train to do its thing all the way around the new complex. And I will say thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Always appreciate having you guys. I love the new advanced loading feature because now you can do this. I tried that in Season 1 and you couldn't. It was... The volumes are different, which is why things got messed up. Look at all the trucks racing. I love it. I love how busy this area is getting, and it's just going to get worse because ships are happening, and we are going to get there. And once we have ships, life is going to be awesome. But yeah, this area has life. We have a new farm now. Well, eventually, once we build it. And that should get us a lot further in everything that we are doing. Yeah, we have steel now. We are producing steel. So steel's there. I just have to store it somewhere. I have to think of that. Maybe this one is a good place for it. Maybe I should find a better place for it. I'm not 100% sure. But we will figure it out. Maybe we'll figure it out together. Maybe we won't. But we will definitely figure it out. I am sure about that. Anyways, I think I said figuring it out often enough now, so enjoy the ride, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.